Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another episode on Oral Pathology 360. First and foremost, let me tell you that today I am off site, so bringing you this from another location. So, if we have minor issues, please overlook it and just stay with us. It should not be anything great. I have tested everything, and it's a great thing that now we have started, and that is that we can give our channel members a participation certificate. So thank you all those who have joined, and for everyone else, if you would want a certificate, a participation certificate, you can join by clicking the join button under the channel. And otherwise, of course, as usual, everything else is just as it is. You can take part, and we would love to hear your questions and your thoughts. The whole idea of today's session is basically we are going to be talking about advocacy by by the foremost Association of Dentists in India, an association that is old, and it's been around from 1949 and reaches or involves more than 75,000 of dentists around the country. Today, for this, we are very glad and very proud and honored to have with us Dr. Ashok Dhoble. He's a renowned dental surgeon and an orthodontist, currently serving as the Honorary Secretary General of the Indian Dental Association and Honorary Executive Secretary of the Commonwealth Dental Association. He has over 2 decades of dedicated work in this field. He has been advancing oral health. Dr. Doble has been at the forefront of numerous initiatives that have significantly impacted the field of dentistry in India. His contributions include establishing the Oral Cancer Foundation, the Tobacco Intervention Initiative, and the Spot Centers for the early detection of oral cancer. He's also played a key role in international collaborations, continuing dental education programs, and improving public health overall. Now, today he is here with us, and we hope to take many lessons from him as far as advocacy goes and his experiences. Welcome, sir. It's lovely to have you with us.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy. And all the viewers, including you, I would like to really sincerely thank Dr. Mandana for, getting me on this platform. And I heard a lot about this platform from some of the viewers, our dental colleagues, and not only in India. Typically last I was in Turkey in FDI also there were some discussions in the corner about what is this platform and how it is happening, what are the things. So I told them about you and uh, your basically your passion to drive this important platform, to educate professionals, and not only educate the professionals, to educate the masses also simultaneously, the importance of this specialty and how this specialty can be driven, what are the benefits of this specialty, how it is contributing to the society by this specialty, all the things around is really great work you are carrying out. And I would like to congratulate on the behalf of the Indian Dental Association and giving us this opportunity also to share with all the viewers and many more things in the future. We can definitely work together for the betterment of the profession as well as the public in our country. And let's my request is anything required to to take this platform on the global stage. Already you are on the global stage, but many viewers internationally also we can help you to promote our entire your thought process and how we can work together.
That is so kind and so wonderful, sir. And I really look forward, of course, to being able to work with you and work with the idea, which really is the foremost association we have. And the Indian Dental Association, I think, and under your guidance, has literally become a world leader now. I know that we have a great standing around even in the FDI, and it's something really grand. And thank you, sir. I will definitely be taking your help to do more and to take this ahead. Uh, Now, coming to all the work you have done, I was just checking, and I realized that although the idea is very old, I think the advocacy work has started, if I'm right, has started in the last 20 years. And I think there are many lessons for us there. So, what would you be able to tell us about what brought about the change or the movement to actually start the advocacy program in the IDA or under the IDA banner?
The most importantly, I thought, the this especially the developed countries, the way they are putting forward all their challenges in our country also, we need to overcome the challenges. We thought advocacy is the most important, where all the stakeholders, ministries, international, WHO, all the main stakeholders, we can bring them on the one platform and tell them about what are the challenges India is having, and how India can also help the similar countries, those who are facing challenges. Because many countries I have seen, they don't have anything with them, but definitely we can act them as the torch bearer for them. And the countries which are shown their progress in the advocacy, we can definitely work with them, take their model, how that can be worked out in our country. That is all possible. And now specifically, we thought we can form, or we can have the revolution in the oral health in the country to meet all the challenges of the dental profession as well as the oral health. And why this oral health revolution is required? We have the major challenge. First is with the oral health is typically negligence in the oral health. People are not aware about the oral health, importance of the oral health, how the oral health is linked to the general health. Then second challenge, we have definitely the tobacco menace in our country. The tobacco consumption is more than 33% tobacco consumption is there. And third is the oral cancer is outbreak of the tobacco and all other associated things. For oral cancer, we are the highest in the world. And the fourth main challenge is we have the growing population of the dentists in the country. And looking in the country now, currently 5 to 6% of the population they visit dentist. This number, whether we can bring to the level of 15% in the next 7 years, 8 years, and that can meet most of our challenges, is is very much possible to meet. And we thought IDA's vision 2032. Why 2032? In this calendar year, we have 20 deciduous dentition and 32 permanent teeth. And FDA is having the vision of 2030. We have also requested them, this 2032 is never going to come in the future. In the future, there will be 3220, but not 2032. Is the very ideal things, and to persuade the vision of like having optimal oral health for all the Indians. And ID has created the platform. On this platform, everybody can work and to meet the challenges of the profession. Now we are pursuing with the Ministry of Health, all the state governments, all the stakeholders. And the best part of this is the WHO, they have their declaration of 21 is going to help enormous in promotion of the oral health awareness in the country, and which is going to happen in the entire world, and where advocacy, this will play the big role to have the, like, typically every person deserves the good oral health. And why good oral health is that we need to spread among the masses.
Yes, that is true. Um, sir, did we lose you? Okay, yes, right. No, it's true, and what an amazing thought, the 2032. I'd never really thought about it until you said yes. There's never going to be 2032 in that combination again. Yes, and it's an interesting year, and I do hope we can fulfill the plan and the desired goals. So, what are okay? The obviously the advocacy has its basis on both promoting the profession and also promoting oral health. But I know that the idea has set up some very specific programs. Uh, which are your favorite programs in this, and how did you go about setting them up? I'm asking all of this is because professions, other specialities like oral pathology or oral medicine, we can begin to look and set up our own advocacy programs and to add into this. So getting your experience to us makes a lot of difference. So what are your favorite, or what have been your pet programs?
Our thought process is first and foremost to come on the single platform, all the stakeholders, and which we have, as usual, you have attended the meeting of the workshop in Mumbai. After that, we had organized another workshop in Mumbai where all the stakeholders, all the specialty association, Ministry of Health, state government, state dental council of India. Now we are going to form a federation of the dental professionals organization in the country. So, and that is going to be launched on this 26th of October in Mumbai. The federation will bring all the stakeholders together. And the second part we thought of to associate with this. Now we are trying to communicate all the lawmakers in the country, like typically member of parliaments, then member of Rajya Sabha, then all MLAs, all the state government, to inform them about vision of 2032, the opportunities and the challenges to overcome. And we thought to initiate in the typically in our country when 70% or 60 to 70% of the population they resides in the rural area, and only 25% of the population they are in the urban area, and this 25% of the population is taken care by almost 90% of the dental professionals in the country. How to go to the rural area? By various activities are getting planned, along with the Ministry of Health, National Rural Health Mission, IDA will take it to work with them, and how to reach, through the in the form of technology like teledentistry. That is one platform very extensively it is going to be used to promote oral health in the rural area. Then second program we thought of National School Oral Health Program. In the National School Oral Health Program, currently near about 16 lakh schools are there in the country. This is very, very huge number. And we are going to request every dentist to adopt one school to begin with as a pilot program. And the 30,000 dentists, they are going to participate in this program the first year. And then we'll make it 50,000 dentists, 75,000 dentists. If 1 lakh dentists adopt two schools each other, I think within 4 5 years, the entire scenario can be changed in this country. And we have created a platform. On this platform, the Rural Health Mission as well as a school oral health program can run parallelly. The dentists who are in the close by to the three tier city, they can visit the nearest villages, so they don't need to put more efforts. And the same dentist in the same locality, he can do the school area school, and that is called as a happy smile healthy smile. The school's program name is will be happy smile healthy smile. And rural health mission will be Swachh Mukh Abhiyan, on the lines of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, there will be Swachh Mukh Abhiyan. So, clean mouth campaign, definitely this will work. And along with, definitely, we have the tobacco cessation program, oral cancer detection program that is parallelly happening. And all we want to activate all these activity parallelly so that will be able to definitely 2032 we want to see the change the total scenario of the oral health in the country.
Yes. That's very interesting, and what an interesting idea to just get one dentist to adopt one school. It's a very it's it's amazing in its simplicity, but it will be very interesting and it will work. Uh, it's How are you going to motivate, or rather, you know, uh, get the dentists to get involved?
The motivation to the dentist, the currently what the challenge we are facing, the number of dentists is a very huge number, and majority of the dental younger generation, they don't have much their practices. They are finding very difficult in their practices. Many of them they find difficult to repay their loans, to take care of their family. And this is the advantage we can take: adopt a school in the neighboring area. So definitely it can become the win-win situation for the profession, for the society and the dentist. So we don't need very strong motivation. The motivation is built up or motivated them or inspired by them. By joining that, you can serve the society as a social impact, and same time you can take care of the your own clinic.
True. So it's sort of inbuilt. That is very true. By the way, audience, remember you can put in your thoughts and questions in the chat. So, right. And what has been your experience about getting in touch with the legislative?
Legislative front we are initiating, because in the past we have carried out, because unless you have the platform ready first, and what are your goals to be set, and these goals to be communicated with the Minister of Health, and requesting them, saying that they should also have. Now the government has created national oral health program, how these program can be joined together and how we can work together, because ministry's vision is definitely have the good health for everybody, health for all. That is the ministry's vision. And we are requesting them that add oral health for all, you know and idea can definitely, with its massive network, help the ministry to achieve their common goal, and that is all possible. And involving your all the member of parliament, legislative, if we work together. See, working them alone, it is not going to be possible. Working alone for also, it is not going to be possible. But when you work jointly, we can see the good change in the entire oral health in the country.
True. Would you suggest to your members, to the dentists, to also maybe write to to their own legislators of their own area, or do you have any movement like that where you can get the members also to connect with the legislators and get the thoughts across?
Yes, now very very good relevant question you asked me. In the just 10 days back only, we have got all the member of parliament's mail IDs and their contact details, and same thing our staff is also doing it state wise legislative, their mail IDs and numbers. And our plan is to write to them directly also, and same time write to every member in their locality. They should contact the MLAs, the corporators, all the key political peoples and bureaucrats, so that to bring the change is very much possible.
Yes,
We have
that's
already
very
initiated the work, and the first mail, we can say in the first week of this, before this parliament begins, our mails will go to everybody. Vision 2032, that entire document will go to them.
very nice. I hope we can also share it for you
Sure,
and
sure.
get it to as many people as possible. So we have one question, sir, for you. This is from Dr. Bhuvan Nagpal. Now he has started. He is the founder president of POPMA, that is Practicing Oral Pathologists and Microbiologists Association. It's a very new association. So his question is, how can we collaborate with the IDA?
Idea is very much open. Anytime we can collaboration can happen. You can write to me, and we can definitely work together for our common goal. And our mail IDs are on the website, or we can say info at ida.org.in, or we can write ho at ida.org.in, Ashok Dhoble at ida.org.in.
Yes. That is true. I know that I know for a fact that Dr. Doble is very, very open and very approachable. So, yes, you will have a very good chance of being able to move forward if you do that. And okay, we have one from Professor Hiller. He is in South Africa. And he says, "Good day. This is a very tongue in cheek idea. Why can dentists not adopt a pan masala or gutka vendor? So if we adopt them, and what stop them from selling?" Okay.
That is a fantastic idea,
Yes.
and definitely we can try in our country. And your suggestion will be well taken up. You know, going to the vendor pan masala and gutka and motivating him about the tobacco sale. That is a very very difficult task, but we can take it up. Another, if you recollect, I think you were in that workshop. Uh,
Yes.
no, no tobacco and sugar workshop in Mumbai, which
Yes, sir.
happened. You are the part of that workshop, and we have succeeded with the Ministry of Health and FSSI declaring 1st of the November in the country no National Sugar Day.
Okay. That's nice.
See, not only tobacco, but sugar is also equally harmful. So we can work on both.
True. This is very interesting thoughts. And yes, the National Sugar Day also is good. Uh, Dealing with the first chronic dental disease, dental caries, and of course all the other things that it does. So he has Dr. Bhuvan has got another statement. He says dental surgeons face step behavior from our medical colleagues. Despite dentistry being branch of modern scientific medicine, as per NMC and even Honorable Madras High Court in 2023. Uh, so I guess what he wants to know is, are we doing anything to overcome this? We all know it, because even when it comes to research funding, dentistry gets less funds than say medicine does. So is the idea doing anything to sort of bring us back on par with our
We
medical
need
colleagues?
is a very another interesting question, and we need to push our agenda. When you start putting our agenda and the Main is the your public campaigns can help lot in this. How the public should be aware, and typically your NCD and dentistry, how we can make them feel about the dentistry is more important for their health, and how we can become the major part of the NCD, and definitely that will all the medical profession also it can get changed,
Change.
and a lot of research funding also can come to us.
Yes.
The another interesting part I will tell you, majority I have seen in our country specifically, you also might be aware there are 70% of the female population is there in the dentistry itself, and now the recent 80% of the population they are doing dentistry females. Now we are requesting all the female dentists, while diagnosing oral cancer, you can definitely, we can do much better job than the Anganwadi workers and Asha workers, because they don't have any knowledge, but still they are carrying out the lot of work, and enormous work is carrying out by Anganwadi workers and Asha workers. We can't means we can't cannot underestimate also, and same time we can help them also by female dentists getting involved in the breast cancer detection and cervical cancer detection, because our 70% of the women, they want to do something in their life. And one workshop we have carried out in Mumbai, the blind women's, how they can detect the breast cancer, that physical workshop was carried out. And when the blind women, they can detect one less than 1 millimeter nodule with the tactile sensation, why not our female dentist they can do it? And that is very successful workshop, and our plans are also there in the future. uh, Once you start getting involved into every aspect of the health, automatically our standards will increase, and the people will start looking, we are not only the dentist, but we are entire responsible for the overall health of the human.
Yes. That's very correct. That's really very, very true. And yes, Professor Hiller has got one more question. He says, more seriously, on a more serious note, how would you prevent the youth from consuming gutka? Oh, that is very challenging.
Is very very challenging for the entire world, not only India, and specifically in our country. Your tobacco chewers percentage almost 25-26% is there. To educate the people, that is the most important, and get some alternative for them, that is another important thing, either in the form of profession, because usually these people, our we can say lower middle class people, they are more into the tobacco chewers because of the chewing habits. They can, while working, they need some kind of the constant stimulation for them to work. So all that to be taken care, and alternative source of income also has to be another important aspect. Then slowly it will get reduced. Every third person of the tobacco chewers, he wants to quit tobacco, but he can't quit, because of the, he requires counseling, he requires a lot of medications, and all such work can be done by the dental professionals.
True. It's very interesting what you're saying, and very correct that it's not just the habit, it's an entire personality that needs to be changed, or a lifestyle and a life and the personality needs to be changed. It can be very challenging, but I think still I think we are making some movement in that direction, and I think there is a little less of I don't know if there are any statistics available, but the number of youngsters that are getting addicted, I do believe, are lesser than say 20 years back, or when 25 years or so back, when the pan masala sort of just came in. So there has been some change. So we have one question specifically about, please tell us more about the tobacco cessation clinic started by IDA.
No, this was the initiative taken by IDA somewhere uh, in the very very beginning stage, somewhere in 2009-10. We thought of carry out this work, but somehow that time the technology was not that very strong, and we thought this is our Indian Dental Association is the prime objective to work in the tobacco suggestion area, because when we ourselves call as a national oral health advisor, guardian of the oral health, so it becomes an our prime objective to work in this area. And we thought initially the dental may not take that much interest in this area. Then we motivated them, we inspired them. This is a social obligation to all of us, and every dentist should participate into it. So slowly we started to work and created a model, tobacco suggestion and counseling center, where we have sent the dentist to the Bangalore, where the Niman Center, to get the training for the counseling. And almost 5 to 6 days they stayed there. We created the master trainer, and we are very happy to share with you. We have almost 3,000 tobacco suggestion centers in the country. Our target is to by 2032, almost more than 10 to 15,000 centers should become, so that we can carry out all the tobacco suggestion program through this activity.
So how would someone join this program through the website? Is there a way to get
You
in
know,
through the
they,
website?
they can join this through the website, and they will be offered as a our sessions, 2 to 3 sessions will be done online. In the past we used to do all offline sessions because there were no facility of the online, now which we can carry out online sessions. And towards end, if it is required in the via plan, to each of the branches of IDA, one physical session will be carried out, and they can be the part of this tobacco suggestion and counseling center, where our plan is, to uh, and promote in the public, those who would like to give up the tobacco, quit tobacco, they should visit the nearest TCC center.
Yes. So, Dr. Deshpande, I hope you got your answer, and I hope you will now connect with the IDA and find out more. So, we have one. So, there's this. Despite oral cancer being most prevalent cancer in India, still 0.1% of cancer centers in India have MDS oral pathologists as employment eligibility criteria, and I have written the same to PMO. So very few. Basically, what I know what Dr. Bhuvan is talking about is that a number of centers, a number of hospitals, a number of fellowships, and a number of places where there is a requirement to join, they do not recognize an MDS oral pathology. So, and I know this is out of the immediate purview of the IDA being more on the specialist side, but can the IDA help in this? Where
Our prime objective is to promote dental professionals in the country and their capabilities, because most of the public, they are not aware about our specialties. Our oral surgeons, they can do better job than any plus we can say surgeon, because they are focused oral surgeon. Now oral pathology also, you people or we can do better job than any person, but we don't have that kind of the training. We are never promoted ourselves, but id is going to definitely promote all the specialties together, and that when it is promoted in the public, it will be recognized. Once the recognition comes, then definitely will be more better than any other professions.
Yes, true. It's mostly, that is true. Mainly is the recognition, because as all of us know, there are even members of, I mean, our medical colleagues who still don't know what is an oral pathologist. So there is, that has to be improved, yes. And it is we who have to do it. Then we have here something from Professor Hiller. Yeah. In South Africa, the government many years ago has promoted the consumption of less sugar and less salt by the public. However, not even the public hospital kiosks are adhering to this policy. So let us hope we will be more successful.
Now, this is very much in the South Africa, some of the countries, New Zealand, and recently I came to know Saudi Arabia. All these places, now a lot of awareness programs are happening about sugar and bad effects of the sugar. So, all such thing definitely it will help in the future.
Yes. So we have one question before I go to my next question is, do the IDA and IMA or any other specialist associations have any collaborations at the moment in some form?
No, IDA is having long-term collaboration with Indian Medical Association. We also invited them for our functions, and they were the part of that. And we are requesting all our branches to work with IMA. Let IMA know about dentistry. That is more important.
Yes. Very true. Very correct. Right. So, sir, as we are coming towards the end of the program, let me ask you, what would be your suggestion to associations who now would like to begin their, begin advocacy?
The advocacy plays a very, very important role in the entire health promotion because your advocacy in terms of one is a right, basic right, of the human being to have the good oral health, and how to work about like affordability, accessibility, then universal health coverage. These are the very important aspects of any society in the world, and that can be happen only by the mass movement, or we can getting involved entire government, entire operations. If this change if whatever the change we expect to happen, make it happen. That change can be bring or brought by only advocacy, very, very strongly promoting.
Yes. So now we have to all start. I know there are small efforts, but they are not really very organized, and we do need to get a lot more organized. Another thing that I think I would like to, okay, let me just mention this first. One is Professor Hiller says your suggestion of finding alternatives for the gutka or the tobacco habit is ideal, and that is very true. And just the comment from Professor Hilla is MDS oral pathologists need to be street fighters for their recognition. They have a much better understanding of diagnostic and prognostic criteria of oral cancer, yes, and a lot of other odontogenic lesions. That is true. Okay, so, sir, let me wrap this up with you with this. What is your suggestion, or what is your requirement of us dentists? In what way each individual dentist can help the movement and help the work of the idea?
Just promote the oral health in the public and the role of dentist in the public. and visit social platforms are the best platform to promote oral health in the entire world. So whatever you join the network, be the part of oral health movement, and this is how we can carry out, we can say that, revolution in the oral health.
Yes. And hope that 2032 will mark the
Yes,
best oral health. Yes.
yes.
Yes, wonderful work, sir. And it was really amazing. And thank you so much for sharing your experience of so many years and the work you have done and the work you are doing. I know you're very much still involved. Um, and for your time, I know you are an extremely busy person, and still you came and you have spent time with us. I am really grateful. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure always with you. Thank you. Jai
Thank you
Hind,
so much,
Jai.
sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a
Thank you.
nice
Bye.
day and hope you
Bye.
will
Thank
come
you.
back again. Yes.
Sure, sure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So, right. Let me say bye to everyone.
Bye.
So, bye, sir. And bye, everybody. And we will see you after some time. And thank you so much for being with us. And do remember that for those who are already channel members, you can take a participation certificate. If you were here for the live stream, I have shared the link to that form in a comment or in a post. That is, you will find it on the community tab as a channel member. When you go to the community tab and look at our posts, you will see it there. If you have any problems, just put a comment under this video and I will get back to you. With that, let me say bye, and I'm going to request all of you to please share this video with colleagues and friends, because there was a lot of interesting information and something, a lot of things that all of us need to follow and do to be able to go ahead. We are always grumbling about how we need to take the profession ahead. This is where we can take action. Yes, thank you so much and see you all soon. Bye bye.